Yo, how's it going, guys, and welcome back to another video on the channel. Today I have a very exciting squad builder for you all, because it will probably be our most expensive squad builder until we get our hands on this account again in a couple of weeks or months when they have upgraded a few players in this team. But it's an absolutely insane squad builder. It is the best one that I have used so far. I have a couple of these players in my road to glory, but you will see this team is so good. And maybe this video will be helpful in almost like a style of maybe you can only afford one of these players. I'll tell you which one of these players you should go for, and it's just an interesting squad builder to take a look at what you could actually build if you had this amount of coins in your club, guys. So yeah, we'll probably do a number of these, whether it will be a million coin, 100k. As I said in the previous video, squad builders will be coming to the channel. I'll probably have a 50,000 coin squad builder coming to the channel very soon as well. But today we are focusing on the other end of the budget. And it's like almost, if you guys ever watched MTV Cribs where they would go to an insane house, it is almost like we are taking a trip at this guy's house, but it is a FIFA Ultimate Team. Hopefully that makes sense. But yeah, let's just get into the video, guys. We are talking about one of the best teams that I have used so far. And we start off in net with David De Gea. David De Gea is really interesting because he's 86 rating. That is his lowest rating for a long time. Yeah, I think it might be his best card we've had. He's had Team of the Seasons, Team of the Year cards. This David De Gea pulls off some crazy reflex saves. Obviously, with David De Gea, long throw, saves with feet. He is very good in that. And I think he's a really solid foundation to build on. It seems like him, Ter Stegen, not sure about Alisson this year, but him, Ter Stegen, probably Oblak, those types of top end goalkeepers really do seem to be a level above, and I think that's what we've lacked in previous years. You've had likes of Jack Butland be really overpowered, Nick Pope be really overpowered. These guys are lower rating than David De Gea, Neuer, and they've just played exactly the same. This year, hopefully, goalkeepers can really be the play up to their rating, basically. So David De Gea in net is a solid start. I'm going to go through every player. We'll go for Nelson Semedo up next. And Nelson Semedo, I bought him, I tried him, I was like, it's Nelson Semedo. He was very good last year, but this year he's not really doing so well. This year, I changed my mind. Guys. After using him this morning, the highlights you will see in a couple of minutes for this team, Nelson Semedo is absolutely solid. He made the defense really good, but one thing with Semedo is he attacks a lot, and that is really useful with his 4-star skill moves, his high pace because he can recover, and his medium-high work rates. I think the medium-high really does help him out because he likes to get forward, but he also knows he has a job to do defensively. So Semedo, probably my favourite right-back that I have used this year. I feel like with right-backs you have to have over 90 pace. Baby Rio Ferdinand up next. This Baby Rio Ferdinand is an absolute joke. I think he's around 900,000 coins. He could be a bit more. I'll just take a quick look. But yeah, Rio Ferdinand, he is superb. And I was saying earlier that this card was actually in icon swaps. He is 800,000 coins Xbox, 950 on the PlayStation. And will we see a Rio Ferdinand in icon swaps again? I am not too sure, guys, because this Rio Ferdinand, he is super good this year. His 84 pace, 84 defending, 83 physical. If you've used Joe Gomez is phenomenal. Rio Ferdinand is on another level, but yeah, second centre-back. Speaking of other level, it's Virgil van Dijk, a card worth around 500,000 coins, so you expect a premium feel for the card. And I think with Virgil, his pace, his strength, his physicality is just a joke. His defensive awareness in-game, but also a really good thing about this card is he can manoeuvre himself, he can dribble as well, so Virgil van Dijk, I think he will be, once again in FIFA 21, one of the best centre-backs that you can use. And he pairs really nicely with this Alex Telles. Now, I don't know if I'm biased because Manchester United and the nice dynamic image, but I think the thing with Telles is he's really well balanced with Mendy. He is always out of position. With Alphonso Davies, yeah, he's really good attacking, but defensively he can be quite weak. Telles is good everywhere on the pitch, and left back, he is super solid and reliable, so I recommend him to everyone. The only problem is with Telles is you don't want to spend 150,000 coins on the ones to watch card, but the Man United version of this Telles card isn't out yet, but I will definitely pick this card up very soon on my main accounts. Midfield, but we don't really go for a midfield because of chemistry reasons, but we go for Cristiano Ronaldo. My days. Mbappe, for me, recently has been hit and miss. Cristiano Ronaldo, in these games that we did play with him, was an absolute dream. Headers, near post shots, cross-body shots, long shots. Just a joke. First-time volleys. He was so fun to use, and I think that with Cristiano Ronaldo, previous years he's been the best. Last year, not the best. I think Messi was better than him last year and had a bigger influence in games. But Cristiano Ronaldo this year, I don't think there is a better striker that I have used than Cristiano Ronaldo. He feels really fast, really strong. He's got the 5-star skill moves, 4-star weak foot. What really more could you want from this card? Maybe a bit more pace, 95 finishing. He is really good, and yeah, I would definitely recommend him in your team. But we also go for N'Golo Kante. N'Golo Kante is a card who costs around 300 to 350,000 coins. I was thinking of getting him instead of Pogba, but Pogba is such a creative beast, whereas Kante is one of them guys who just runs around the pitch, sorts everything out. He can do the job of 2 men or 3 men in midfield. He's everywhere. He's so good defensively, and offensively he can play pass too, he can dribble. And yeah, he is 100% one of the best midfielders that you can get. Already, I can tell after the 5 or 6 games that I played with him, he is an absolute beast. His in-game stats, the stamina is a joke. Dribbling, defending. I don't think he will get Team of the Year again. Hopefully he gets a Team of the Season. And then we get to experience Kante on another level. But he'll probably get a flashback if he doesn't do too well in real life. Next one, Martial. Martial, we've spoken enough about Martial on this channel for you guys to know enough about him, I'm sure. 4-star skill moves, 3-star weak foot. Martial is a joke on this game. Once again, 85 finishing on the card. On the wing, down the middle, it doesn't matter where you play Martial. I really would recommend him. I think he's around 170,000 coins. Cannot go wrong with a Martial. Really fun card, as I do say. But up next, Luis Figo. Luis Figo is a card I think there is more in there for chemistry reasons, first of all. But now he's actually in the team because he's actually decent. He's got good pace, really nice shooting on a winger, 91 dribbling, 88 passing. His in-game stats are super solid as well, 88 finishing on this card. Balance is a downside, but the good thing about this card is he has nice physical stats and he can do a job at a right mid position, maybe where he's doing a bit more defensive work, maybe pulls into the middle of the pitch. His passing can really help you out with 90 short pass. And yeah, Figo, he's not just for chemistry this year, guys. I think he's actually really good. The last 2 players, though, are the best in the game that I have used so far, I think. Mbappe up next, 27 goals, 27 games, 27 goals, 18 assists. You don't need any more. The stats are just a joke. I think with me, it's taken a while to get used to how this Mbappe actually plays, but when you come up against slow defenders, just press Y or triangle and the ball will be through. Mbappe will finish it most of the time. So yeah, Mbappe, I think he's in pretty much every God squad we've seen so far, and I'm sure if we continue this series, we will see them more. If you want to have your account, or yeah, if you want to have your account featured on this channel, basically, I forgot to mention at the start, hit me up on Twitter. Find me in the Twitch stream, comment on the YouTube video. We can make sure to actually take a look at your team if you want to, guys. Doesn't matter for the budget, just matters on whether you think the team is really good or not. But the left wing position is the GOAT in this game, in my opinion. I mean, he's the best player I've used so far. 27 games, 27 goals, 10 assists. I know my Neymar has an insane record too, probably even better than that one, which says so much about this team. And you really put it all together and you think, it's just insane. That team is absolutely insane, and it's crazy that you can get everyone on 10 chemistry in this team too, which is really nice. I think standout performers for me, Cristiano Ronaldo, but I have to say Mbappe in this team was absolutely spectacular. Neymar as well, as you will see in the highlights, guys. But yeah, thank you to the guy who let me on his account. Well, he didn't let me on his account. We played co-op. Thank you for playing co-op with me. Co-op was a whole lot of fun. But yeah, thank you very much for that. What we'll do now is we'll get into the highlights. I will talk about more about these players. Let's get into it. So here we go then, guys, into the highlights that we did manage to get with this team. And as you can see, it was on co-op. I am the blue triangle, so make sure you take a look at some of the beautiful players in this video. But as you can see, this was sort of the cheat code for this team. RBX passes to Cristiano Ronaldo. The guy just did not miss, and I think in that Manchester United kit brings back the good old memories of him playing for Manchester United. You got Martial there, you got Mbappe, Neymar. Oh my days, how good would they be in real life if they were all in the same team? But yeah, that just became a quick theme of this actual team. And I think it was really highlighting how good Cristiano Ronaldo was at positioning, finishing, and just his overall movement in game, guys. Look at the movement there, the way he catches onto that ball. It's so easy, and you know when you get Cristiano Ronaldo inside the box, he's never going to miss. He is never going to miss. Left foot, right foot, inside the box, it probably will end up in the back of the net. And yeah, you can see the team does really, really well here. Telles to Figo to Mbappe, who pulls off the centre backs, pulls them out wide, but he's got so much room, just pings the ball across to Ronaldo again. And we were in Division 1 with this team, because we were matching up against people with skill rating 2000 plus, so we were coming up against some good opponents, but it really was not too much of a problem when we had Mbappe to Ronaldo every single time. It just had me laughing in the actual stream how consistent this really was as a method of scoring. Mbappe here doesn't score directly, but Figo again. And I think this goal is an absolute joke, guys. Mbappe with a nice shimmy there. I pass it off to my teammate. I'm thinking, what are you doing shooting from there? But then I remember he has Neymar with the ball. And yeah, if you have probably 1.5 million coins, if you have 1 million coins, the guy I would recommend out of this team would be Neymar. I think Neymar has the versatility to either play on the left, the right, the cam, the striker. He can play anywhere in FIFA 21 pretty much, and I think he's the most suited to the game. I think if you have that coin, the choice of only one player from this team, I would go for Neymar. I mean, Cristiano Ronaldo scoring goals like that, but you need top players out wide like the Figo, like the Neymars, like the Mbappes to actually find him with the ball. But it just became a real highlight of how the team was actually playing. I mean, Ronaldo unlucky there with the header. Figo taps it in. And Ronaldo is a guy who is an amazing player inside the box. I think Mbappe outside the box probably brings more fun because he's got just more pace. He makes better runs. But Ronaldo inside the box, just like he is in real life, he will always step up in the most important moments. And maybe Mbappe did lack that. I think for the rest of the team, though, if you're bothered about the defence, guys, Ferdinand was a fantastic centre-back. I feel like at this early stage of the game, for me, don't really like spending too much money on the centre-backs. But when you have these quick centre-backs, Virgil van Dijk and Rio Ferdinand together, I mean, one's a lot quicker than the other, you can really start to rely on actually your defence. And I think defending in FIFA 21 has become a problem for some people, but if you have the budget, I would always go for the attack. I think the attack is the most important aspect of a team. Mbappe again just smacks it in, and yeah, there isn't really a weak part of this team. Guys, where do you think maybe it could be improved? Let me know down in the comments, and I'm sure the owner of this team will get straight onto it, because I think that when you have a team like this, it becomes hard to actually understand where the next upgrade can be. But yeah, this team was a whole lot of fun to play with. I think Alex Telles did an amazing job. Nelson Semedo did an amazing job. Everyone played really, really well. And Cristiano Ronaldo, who else but to end it off with. Thank you guys for watching this video. Hope you enjoyed it. I hope to bring a lot more squad building videos to you guys very, very soon. I will see you all in the next one.